welcome to another Flying Scotsman sim racing video. This week on LFM we are at Spa, which is a fantastic circuit. It's brilliant fun. I had a training session with Eduardo Cavalli the other night, and he's pointed out a good few errors in my driving, so I'm attempting to correct them. It's going to take a bit of time, but hopefully I will improve. To that end, actually this time round at Spa I am 4 seconds faster than I was last time, so I'm quite pleased with that, but that's really just a case of being really bad the last time out. I'm in split 1, I think there was 2 splits, and I am bottom yellow in this split, so I don't expect to do anything brilliant, but you know, we'll need to see what happens. I reckon I've got a half decent pace. Qualifying didn't go brilliantly, I got a bit blocked, so that was a bit of a nightmare. Anyway, I find myself way down, but yeah, we just need to see how this one goes really, don't we? I think a good finish for me in this one would be not losing terribly much ELO, as up front there's some pretty quick guys. But yeah, let's just get on with the racing, shall we? Lights are out and we are go. Just getting off the line is always a good start, and trying to avoid the carnage in the first corner. As this is LFM, there could well be carnage. Even in the top split, it's often not brilliant. I'm just going to stick to the outside here and try and not get beaten up too much. Oh, managed to make it through T1 there. That's always interesting at La Source. As we come down into the start of Eau Rouge and Radillon, and then on to Kimmel Straight. These are always dodgy moments. This is such a difficult corner to take. Everybody's trying to go flat out, everybody's fighting for space, and there's somebody off on the right hand side. He's coming back on, there's people left on the right. Oh, I'm going to try and squeeze through the middle here. That's not a great idea. The carnage in front. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's it. Oh no. Oh, dodging and weaving all over the place. And I find myself in 6th place. Well, that's a novelty. Anyway, let's just move it on a little bit. Still in 6th place, coming up to the start of Eau Rouge, Radillon. And as we come to the blind crest of Radillon, and there's a car in front of me going the wrong way on the circuit. What a ridiculous rejoin. Seriously? No, you can't do that. That's just ridiculous. That ended my race. Anyway. Moving on to race number 2. This one I qualified in 3rd place, even though it says 4th on the screen, or 11th, depending on which bit of the screen you're looking at. That's a bit strange, but anyway, not to worry. I am in 3rd. Nuno Fortunato, another one of the Crustil races, slightly further down the pack. Hopefully he gets on okay too. And we're off. Managed to get away, that's fine. Let's try and avoid any carnage at the first corner. We're being from the pack, it should be okay actually. It's usually not too bad unless you get rammed from behind, which is always a possibility. I'm going to just tuck it down the inside here. And that's Fidalgo on my left hand side. Oh, just a little reminder that he's there. Thank you very much, Mr. Fidalgo. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just going to follow him into Eau Rouge. I think that's probably the safest course of action. I've got a little bit of a gap behind, just half a second to the chap behind me. Eduardo, another Eduardo. Hopefully he's not as good as Eduardo Cavalli, but there you go. Which reminds me, I'm using Eduardo Cavalli's setup here. His setups are brilliant. Go and check him out on Discord. Check him out on YouTube. Check out his track guides. He gives you setups for free. This is an amazing service this guy offers. Go and join up. It's a brilliant thing to do. As we come down the Kimmel Straight here into Lake Home for the first time, I'm just going to pop back in behind, I think. Let's not do anything stupid on the first lap, shall we? There's plenty of time for stupidity in all LFM races, and many of us are very stupid. As we come down into Lake Home, Vidal's making a bit of a getaway already. He's a couple of seconds ahead, so we'll just move it on a little bit. I managed to squeeze myself up into 2nd place at the end of the first lap, and as we come down the Kimmel Straight towards Lake Home once again, I've got Fidalgo just squeezing in front of me there. Yep. He's lost it. There's nothing I can do. And then I'll get bumped from behind as well. Thank you, Mr. Delp. And that knocks me down into 6th place. That's not brilliant, but you know, it's still recoverable. Let's just crack on with that. Play the hand you dealt with there. quite frankly. A little bit of a bump from behind. I wasn't too happy about that actually. He had plenty of space, I thought, that he could have avoided me quite happily. And while I'm just in 6th there, maybe just take a little look at what happened there. Here's me coming down the Kimmel Straight. Fidalgo on my outside, and I'm just going to let him go a little bit. I'm going to try and tuck back inside. He's just lost it there in the corner, and there's not a great deal I can do. I'm starting my turn in, and I just get battered from behind there. Yeah, I think he could have done a bit more there to avoid that. Let's take a look at that from his point of view, shall we? Now here's the nose cam on Eduardo Delp's car, and he's coming in behind me, and there's plenty of space there, and you can see there's an accident in front, and he doesn't lift, he doesn't do anything, he just batters on through. That's a bit shonky, to be perfectly honest. Could have done a lot better. Anyway, moving on. This is now lap 3, and I'm back in behind Manuel Urquijo, who is the last person to overtake me, and yeah, this is going to get pretty intense actually. Can I squeeze through here? No, I'm just going to tuck in behind him. I had to lift a little bit, so maybe not going to be able to push too hard down the straight here. I'm not quite going to get the run on him there. Just tuck back in behind and just kind of draft him. Maybe I can squeeze through on the inside, just kind of hang him out to dry a little bit on the outside, shall we? See if I can do that, make him come back in behind me. And unless he makes a bit of a lunge down the inside, I should be able to hold him off coming into the chicane here as we go on to start lap number 4. Yeah, just managed to hold him off there for the time being. Don't do anything stupid on this corner. That's a very tricky corner, that one. It's very slippy, and I can never quite get the line right. But there you go, a little bit up on my delta there, just the 3.5 seconds. It's a bit better, but still a bit slow. I know I can go faster than that. So yeah, just need to try and get my head down and try and get a bit of pace on. See if we can catch up to 2nd place maybe. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a very good exit out there. Look at my delta just dropping. Oh yeah, just dropping down. I'm into the negatives now. That's not great. That's going to give Manuel a bit of a chance to overtake me down the Kimmel Straight once again. I think if he could just make this corner, yes he can, and I can just feel the car slowing constantly. Yeah, he's going to go past me here. Just give him a bit of room, allow him to do that. No point in making either of us crash, really. That would just be a bit daft. Anyway, yeah. So he's definitely got past, so I'm just going to tuck in behind him, maybe draft him again. Maybe see if we can get past him again here. Pick up a bit of speed from him. Thank you very much, sir. Can I squeeze down past him once again? No, I'm not going to make that. I'll just tuck back in behind. Let's get both of us round this corner here. That's a pretty good idea, I think. And I can attack him once again. Again, just way down in the delta there. That's not brilliant. I was going quicker than that. I know I can go quicker than this. He's actually a bit slower than me, and it's just kind of slightly holding me up now, I feel. Let's see if I can't force him into an error, maybe. Try and show my nose coming down into every corner. I think that's just going to make him think about these things. Definitely just need to hang on to his short coattails here and just try and force him into an error. But he's coping with the pressure probably a lot better than I would, to be perfectly honest. I'm not very good at the pressure in this lark. This corner is always very tricky. I never quite get this one right. Just drop it down at 3rd, just a bit of maintenance throttle, and then floor it in 4th. Should be able to take this corner in 4th, but yeah, he's just a little bit slower than me, so I'm just having to kind of throttle back a little bit. From here you just want to be flat out, so hopefully he'll just be flat out the whole way down. But you can see, look at the delta, there's just 3/4 of a second down, and that's giving Fidalgo, who was the chap at Tango with earlier, a chance to catch up, and we'd knock it on again a little bit, bring us on to lap 6, and I dropped back a little bit, and now I've really attacked him. I'm 1.5 seconds up on my delta. I'm really happy with this. This is really good. And I feel I'm just catching him, and I'm going to have a pretty good chance of overtaking him, I think, coming into the chicane. With a bit of luck, I can just creep up onto him and hopefully overtake him at the chicane here. No last minute lunges. He's holding the inside line. He's giving me a space on the outside. Let's just see what we can do with that, shall we? Yeah, he's just about giving each other space there. No touching whatsoever. Now that is good racing. Well done, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to have to tuck back in behind again. Again, 3/4 of a second up my delta. Happy with that. 252.8. Let's just see what we can do here. Can I get him down the Kimmel Straight, maybe? It's a good turn in there. I just lost a little bit on the exit, unfortunately. But I think I'm right in behind him, and I think this is going to be interesting coming down the Kimmel Straight. I think this could be very interesting coming into Les Combes. There's been some pretty intense racing up to now. There's just a couple of minutes left to go. This could be the last chance I get to overtake, and that's not great on the corner, but I didn't get a track warning. I kind of was expecting one there, and I'm just creeping up to his backside here. In the draft now, I'm just going to pull out and try and overtake him. And this gives me the inside line on the chicane at Les Combes. Just a little bit up in the delta, just try and brake a little bit later, and yes, I think I've just about held him off there. Yeah, just and no more. Don't do anything stupid in this corner. And yes, as we come down here, just a little bit ahead, and hopefully I can hold him off. Let's come down to Bruxelles and floor it there. Try not to lose it on the exit there, or indeed in the entrance in this next corner. And there we go, I managed to get ahead of him, a second ahead, and that's actually how it stayed for the rest of the lap. Coming into the chicane for the final time. And Manuel's just behind me. Ah no, in the rear view mirror, Manuel's just lost it. Oh no, he's been overtaken. He's going to come in 5th place. Oh, he had a solid 4th there. Just lost that last corner. Very difficult corner. And there we go. That's the end of the race. 3rd place. Very happy with that. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, think about liking, commenting, and please subscribe. That really helps the channel out. That'd be very kind. Don't miss any more races if you hit the subscribe button. It's always a good idea. That way don't miss any stupidity. Thanks for watching.